Hello everybody, it's mid-March and well 14th of March to be precise, and what we have here is a little common elm, and believe it or not, this was collected from the side of the road where it had rooted into the gravel, and I got a bit of a triple trunk arrangement going on. I want to repot it because it's filled this seed tray quite full of roots, and I want to give it a bit of room to sort of grow some more, and I want to change the placement of some of these trunks. So I'm actually going to do that first of all. Okay, so around the back of the tree here, I'm going to anchor that piece of wire around that branch there, and then I can come up through there like so. Very, very flexible, these young elm. Okay, so what I want from this trunk is, and I've already done it slightly, is move it over to the left so that it appears between these two front trunks, and give it a bit of movement at the same time. So that's better. I already think that looks much better. I need to do something about this piece. We have two leaders going on. I'm going to remove this one that's growing straight from the front of the trunk. Like so, and get rid of this piece here as well. I actually think I'm going to shorten this piece, taking that piece out, and that will be my new leader. We've got this branch which is crossing into this trunk, so we'll get rid of that. And shorten that piece back. And I'm going to use this as a new leader here. And yes, I know I'm putting a scar at the front, but it's quite small and it will close over quite quickly, I think. And then I'm going to take out this branch that's crossing over the front of this group. And just shorten back these branches. Going to shorten that back to there. And then this back one, like so. Now that's made quite a difference to this tree already, and hopefully it'll set it up for the future quite nicely. Okay, so now we've done that, we can work on the roots. Sometimes I like to work on the roots first, sometimes I like to work on the top first. Sometimes with a fairly tall tree it's easier, if you're going to prune it down anyway, to prune it down because you've got less of a handful waggling about at the top whilst you're working on the roots. So as I thought would be with this tree, it has wound itself round and round. A worm in there, like that. So I do like these strange surface roots. There's very little this side. Again, not a classical Nibari, but attractive is as attractive sees. So let's get rid of these bits that have wound round and round and round from where they start. Take off these couple of little pieces like so. Sometimes you just have to accept that you're not got a classical Nibari. Go with what pleases your eye, which is again exactly what I'm going to be doing. Controlled release fertilizer. Just making sure it's in the top layer of that, not all the way down to the bottom, because I don't want it just to dribble its fertilizer straight out into the floor below. I'm actually raising that up, and I'm just that root. Again, it's something that a lot of people would say, oh, you shouldn't have it like that. But I've tripped over many a root like that, walking a dog through the woods, and it just feels natural to me. But sometimes you would have a root like that in your bonsai. Again, I apologise to any purists out there who are probably desperately trying to unsee it. I think that's the phrase, isn't it? You can unsee something, or you can't unsee something. I'll never be able to unsee that. But I know I've said this before in videos as well. At the end of the day, you guys only have to watch this video the once and never see it again if you don't want to. Whereas I've got to look at these trees every day. So by that token, they have to be more about being for me than being for you. If you like them, well, that makes me happy too, because who doesn't like making people happy? If you don't like them, it makes you unhappy, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it, my friends. It is, after all, when all's said and done, just my hobby, not a matter of life and death. So I think that'll do for that tree. I might work the air bubbles a little more off camera, but for now let's just give you a quick 360. Okay, so before I do the 360, I can see this tree has got a lot of straight trunk, no taper and no branching, so I'm going to take it off just there. And have this as the new leader, and to that end I will need to wire this when it gets a bit bigger, but for now I'm just going to leave it be and hope that it backbuds and will throw me out a branch or two down here. If not, well, this branch will always fill that negative space I guess. I'm looking at a crown maybe 4 to 5 inches above where it is now, so okay, let's give it a spin. Has potential, and we will see what it does. I'm looking at it and I'm still thinking actually all three trunks are too similar in height, but again that's something we can remedy over the years, and I'm not going to keep taking pieces off. We'll let it shoot and grow and see what happens. Thank you so much for watching, it is appreciated. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe.